Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Cup semi-finals. The ODI World Cup, of course it is. It is going to be at Edgbaston here. Australia taking on the West Indies. Ba, 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 ba. Big toss of the coin coming up. Australia have won it. It's a soft pitch. I reckon it's not bad to bowl first. Hopefully it hardens up as the day goes on and we'll be able to get some better batting conditions in the second innings, and also we can get some early wickets and roll the West Indies early. Massive game this. Absolutely huge. It's going to be hatch up with the new ball round the wicket to Shea Hope. Or over the wicket to Shea Hope. And it's a dot to begin. Last ball, the Richardson over. The pressure mounting on the West Indies. And that's back past the bowler. It's not going to beat mid-on. It could be a run out at the bowler's end. Very tight run. They get home. 2 from the over. West Indies, no wickets down. 2 runs on the board. So since that slow start, the West Indies, they've recovered a little bit here. Their run rate up towards 5. So they are building into their innings. There's an inside edge onto the pad. Will be worth the single. Maybe 2. Oh, a bit of a mix-up there. And they're 1 for 70 now after 14 overs. So Hetmeyer and McKenzie put on a bit of a partnership here. Hatcher the only guy with a wicket to his name so far for Australia. As the field obviously spreads after that initial power play, they're able to get away. A few more gaps. Oh, it's an edge over the top of the keeper. McKenzie gets away with it and a boundary comes from it. Time yet to try a bit of spin action. Do I bring myself on? Do I bowl Marnus? That is over the top. It was high. I wasn't sure if it was going to get over. It does. Nathan Ellis now into the attack for the first time today. Leading edge. Oh, almost straight back to him. Oh, how was that? It's got to be close. It's given. So Ellis gets the breakthrough wicket. Geez, he wasn't going up. I was the one who had to go up for us. Wonder how close it was. No review here. You can see nipping maybe back a little bit. Probably hitting the top of the off stump. Very nice delivery. And a big wicket to be had. So run rate's dipped again for the West Indies. Back under 5. 2 for 99 after 20 overs. That's maybe an edge or a swing and a miss. Put me into the attack. I'm going to say next over. Into the attack. Oh, far out. Like, why aren't they swinging and missing at my balls? Why are they doing that? Bowled him! Lewis is gone for 6. Only 2 deliveries it took to get me in and into the wickets. Big swing and a miss, off stump out of the ground. Lewis out. Australia get their 3rd wicket. West Indies 3 for 104. Nicholas Pooran, who was the top scorer last time we played, is into the attack. Australia will be thinking if they can get this wicket, that would go a long way towards winning. Also, reminder to everyone that I am Australia's leading wicket taker in this tournament. So there is not any reason why I shouldn't be bowling myself. Oh, and Nathan Ellis in the very next over gets rid of McKenzie. So 4 for 110. Bang, bang, go Australia. And all of a sudden, they're probably 1 or 2 wickets away from really opening up the West Indies side here. That's close! I think it's turning too much. And that's the only reason why I'm not going to review it. This is exactly my thoughts here. Was it turning too much? Oh, it's going to be very close. Wicket's just missing. So, good decision in the end to not review. Could save that review for later. Oh, and that's an edge for... I think both teams understand that Nicholas Pooran is the key. Oh, that is a thin edge. It's going to race away towards the boundary. They'll get 2. I've put Marnus in slip for Pooran. If anyone can, he can. And that's an edge exactly to where Marnus was standing moments ago. So this will go all the way to the boundary. But we don't mind an edge because we know it can bring a wicket. So we'll allow it here. It's 3. Interesting, I'm not going round the wicket to both left-handers. I have a different strategy to each. That's driven on the up. Oh, and it's been dropped by Agar. Wow, that is a big miss. Big miss. Wow, I cannot believe Ashton Agar has just put that down. And now Dale gets on top of it and over his head. Straight to him. In and out of the hands. In and out of the hands, Ashton. Oh, on the up again. This time, no mistakes. Pick up wicket number 5. It's 5 for 128. The West Indies in a bit of trouble now. Jason Holder. Is he still the skipper? Not sure, but he comes to the crease with his team in all sorts of trouble. Actually, Shea Hope, I think, is the captain now of that limited overs team. There's not 2 runs there, mate. Not 2 runs there. End of the over, 5 for 129. There's a chance here to bowl out the West Indies if we're good enough. But as we know, that's going to be 4. But Pooran, definitely the key, as he was the man to dominate us the first time we played. I think he made 120 or something. And Jason Holder, you know how damaging he can be with the bat as well. So it is going to be a bit of a task to work out whether or not we can get this done and bowl them out. It just doesn't look like there's any force in that shot. Oh, how was that missed the bat? Come down the wicket. Was there a nick in that? It sounded like it, yes! That's a big result. It was a very faint edge. You almost didn't hear it, but I'm glad that everybody did. Came down the wicket, Pooran. Yeah, bottom edge. You can see it clearly there. Very sharp take behind the stumps as well by Jimmy Pearson. 6 for 137. Australia in a huge controlling position. I've got 3 for 20. And this is looking very good at the end of 30 overs. 6 for 137. So last over went bang, bang through a run out. And Jai Richardson taking a wicket. Cameron Green now onto the attack. Alzari Joseph was stuck at the non-strikers end watching it unfold as a couple of West Indian batsmen were dismissed. And they're 8 down now. So they are in a world of unbelievable trouble. I reckon I'm going to bat at 3. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean that. Close, maybe height. Looked a bit high. Also pitched outside leg, which was my other concern. And also impact wasn't really inside at all. Actually, it was hitting. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. That's out. Or is he... Nah, he's definitely outside leg. He's definitely probably still outside leg. That one. That one looked better. And given! Huzzah indeed. Cameron Green brings Australia wicket 9. No, it doesn't. It gets pitched right inside the line of leg stump right there. As you can see, just making it in. That's crushing into the off stump. Akil Hossain out for 1. It's 9 for 166. Sheldon Cottrell is in. Final ball of the over. Cameron Green on fire. It really only was a matter of time before that wicket did fall. 9 for 166. All right, final 10 overs underway. Oh, I was going to say, we don't expect the West Indies to last it. Marnus, get in closer. You're not close enough. He's about to hit it to you. Oh, this is actually my final over. I've bowled 3 for 39 from my 10. That's close. Turns too much, I reckon. But you never know, last wicket, still with the review in hand, you do want to use it. That's in the air and that's over the top. So Cottrell take advantage of the fact they brought the field in. And he sweeps it away and they'll get the single. 9 for 180. All right, strike bowler Hatcher back on. 6 overs, 1 for 30. In the air, should be out. There it is. The final wickets for the Aussies. 180 all that the West Indies make in this semi-final. But it's been a pretty good start here for Australia. The West Indies 180 all out after being what? They were 1 for 90 at one stage. So to lose their final 9 wickets for 90 runs, not good at all. So it's all set up for an Australian result. I'm batting at number 3 today. Seb Gotch, Jimmy Pearson start us off. We'll jump in the second over. Okay, because we're 1 for 2. I am not Josh Inglis. I don't know if the announcer knows that. But 1 for 2. Okay, early wickets to the West Indies. They're going to need plenty of those. No run. Oh, it's short and it's pulled and that's 4. That's a lovely shot. First boundary for me for the innings. 1 for 14. That's what I mean. There's no real need to do anything stupid or silly or rash or untoward or risky. That's a great shot, that. Because we know there is so much time in this game and the score is not very much. In the air. Oh my goodness, it should have been out. He dived and he couldn't take it. Heart in mouth for a moment. Let's have a look. Oh, agonisingly close. But we survive. Not really the risks you want to be taking. That's better. That'll be for a more conventional way. Oh, lovely, 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 that drive. Oh, he goes up and over, and that's more runs. Oh, that's got some class about that. That's 4. So 50 up for Australia. Josh Inglis is not the person who was opening the batting. We must have lost a second wicket here. We're now 2 for 50. 251 with that 1. So just a little hiccup on the way for the Aussies. The field spreads. Oh, the run rate is still not very much. And I'm tempted, everyone. I know it'll annoy you greatly if I get out cheaply. But I'm tempted. Yep. It's an edge. It goes through everyone. Jeez, there would have been a few people with their comments at the ready there saying, oh, not happy with you. It's one of my favourite things is when I decide to play too aggressive and people yell at me in the comments. It's like when your parents say, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. That's exactly how I feel when I read those comments. It's going in the air and it's going far, far away. 1 bounce into the stands. They're absolutely flying Australia right now. 2 for 70, chasing 181. We saw the West Indies though, they were 2 for 90. That's an edge. Doesn't carry, but well stopped a boundary. But we saw also in that West Indies innings a huge collapse. So it does mean the wicket's a little bit tricky. But we think, obviously, that decision to bowl first, the wicket might harden up, give it a bit of English sun. It's a fairly short boundary straight. It's only about 60 metres. I haven't managed to even hit it that far, but it's 4. Oh, reverse sweep has found the gap. First time we've tried that today. Didn't even feel like I'd nailed the shot, but it's 4. So the under 100 runs now to win. That is lovely. Up and over. And 4 and 50. From 34 balls. Raise the bat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now look, if I do get out now, hopefully I'm not criticised by everyone. Don't catch that. Don't catch that. Thank you. Because we're obviously in a very good spot. I know the West Indies collapsed and lost 9 for 90, but I don't believe that our side will do the same. Don't get caught there. That's 4 as well. See? We're just a risky side that takes risks and it pays off for us. That's not the shot. I know it's a great shot and I've probably even hit it for 6. But where the ball was pitched probably was not the wisest shot. Oh, that's a chance to be out. It's also runs. It's 4 of them. There is only 80 runs to get. But very quickly, that required score that is needed is evaporating. It's down to 70 now. And there's still 35 overs. The run rate's about 2 required. Look at that. I bet you didn't think I was going to hit along the ground. You thought he's going to hit in the air again. It's a single. 2 for 1, 1, 2. Oh, top edge. Might be out. It's been in the air for a long time. And it's almost gone for 6. He's saved it. Reverse sweep. Top edge. Goes high. Very high. Gets its own moon. It's that high. Comes back down. Right on the rope. Could have been caught. But Cottrell wasn't really looking at it. He also wasn't looking where he was going to land. Oh, and this guy almost was able to get the rebound to catch it on the full. But instead, Cottrell throws it back in. Oh, scoop. Yep. And that's runs. This game is very reminiscent of Australia losing to England in the 2019 World Cup semi-final, where Australia got bowled out for about 240 or something in the first innings, and England chased it down about 35 overs. Looks like we'll get this within 30 overs, this target. Although, we have lost another wicket, so Marnus Labuschagne, the new man in. You never know what could happen. Up in the air. Might be out. No, I'm just kidding. It's 4. Oh, through mid-wicket. Is it more than 2? I don't think so. Hussain. To continue, I reckon I've hit it straight to mid-off. I'm out for 92. It's a disappointing end to the innings. Jason Holder's a tall man. He's able to take that catch. Out for 92. It's 4 for 147. And Australia should get home. Well, look, the result was never really in question. Australia will get home. They are 4 runs away from a victory as Labuschagne hits this towards our corner. And, oh, that misfield has ended the game. And that is a very disappointing way for the West Indies to finish the game. Labuschagne with just a slog sweep through mid-wicket. And, oh, dear. Alzari Joseph won't be happy with himself. Big result for Australia through to the World Cup final. The big question is, who will they be playing? Again, kink in the neck, but winning player of the game honours. Man, what is going on with this guy's neck? It's just... it was like Dream in that face reveal video the other day. His head was to the side the whole time. But Australia winning by 6 wickets. 3 for 44 and 92 is what got me best on ground. But Australia dominant through to the World Cup final. Who's going to be the opponent? Is it India or Pakistan? Now, do I tell you, or do you find out in the next video? Dun, 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 dun. It is Pakistan who will be playing Australia after an extraordinarily high-scoring encounter between the two sides. Gaikwad and Iyer hundreds for India as they put on 341. Pakistan chasing it down. Just the 2 wickets lost for Pakistan. Zaman and Azam, just the 5 runs between them, while Imam Al-Haq and Haider Ali made 186 and 151 as Pakistan knocked out India in the World Cup semi-final. The ODI World Cup final will be played between Australia and Pakistan. That game was at the MCG for some strange reason as well. But this will be at Lords. We'll play the final at Lords because the whole World Cup has been in England. So we'll play the final at Lords in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the World Cup final. In the next video, I will see you all later. Goodbye.